Hey guys, it's me Edgar, here to do my thoughts so far on AEW. If you don't know AEW, it's this new wrestling show that's on TNT, and it's fucking good. If you grew up with the Attitude Era, you definitely need to watch this shit, because there are so many times I felt like, am I watching the Attitude Era, but in today's day and age of wrestling? Because it sure feels like it. It sure feels like it. Now, they have their bumps in the road. Not every match is perfect, or not every storyline is amazing as everyone wants it to be. Especially now, because due to the pandemic, it has hurt the show and it has hurt my enjoyment factor. Because I feel like there needs a crowd. They need something more than just workers and wrestlers that are not wrestling that particular day. I need more. I need a live crowd. But over the past week, I have kind of accepted the fact that this is how it is for now, and just move on and roll with the fucking punches. That's just how it is. So, my thoughts so far in AEW, it's alright. It's just alright. A lot of the matches are just meh. I'm not saying all of them are, and some of them are fucking good ones. It's just, the pandemic really kind of hurts the show, and at least for me. So that's why I haven't reviewed it a weekly series. But now I decided, you know what? Fuck it. I really love the show. I want to talk about it. I want to promote the show as best as possible. And plus, my favorite wrestler. And I will agree to the people in AEW and the fans, Moxley is the new Stone Cold of AEW. The way his attitude, the way how, even his theme song, it's very similar, but it's just, and badass as well. He's just a really good fucking wrestler, and I'm just happy he's the new AEW championship. Now, will he lose it to the Machine himself, Brian Cage? I'll just say this right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the AEW championship. I really wouldn't, because this week we'll know what happens. Will he get it or will he not? Granted, he has a title himself already, so therefore I personally feel it makes the stake a lot higher. What happens? Moxley wins. Does he get Brian Cage's title, or does he doesn't get that, even though I don't think he needs it? I mean, it's just another title, and yet again, if he gets that title, what does that make Moxley be? A triple title reign? Oh shit, that would be fucking insane. But yet again, that goes the same thing to Brian Cage. What happens? Does he get the AEW championship? What do Moxley goes from here? That stuff really brings my expectation a lot higher than the match itself, because I know the match is going to be fucking insane, because the last match that Moxley had was fucking insane. I mean, that guy is literally just the definition of don't fuck with that guy. Seriously, do not fuck with him, because if you do, you're going to get hell. You're going to get fucking blood. You're going to get fucking just practically dead. I mean, that's just how that's why he's so awesome. That's why he's so good. He's so goddamn good on what he does, and he's just amazing. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how things go. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm also looking forward to Cody's big title reign. Yeah, we're going to Cody now. Yeah, he finally got it. He finally got a title. I'm not going to bullshit you all. When I thought he was facing Lance Archer, I really just felt like this guy's going to lose. Cody is going to he's going to get killed. He's going to get fucking killed. This guy is a fucking monster. And hell, I would even see Brian Cage facing Lance Archer in an AEW championship title. That would be fucking insane if you ask me. But hell, who knows? That might happen. But back to the whole subject. Cody's TNT title reign is interesting, but however, I'm going to say this right now, and this is just my fear, and I really don't want this because, and granted, it's probably inevitable. It's probably inevitable that this is going to happen. And that is MJF and Cody again. Round 2, baby. Round 2. I don't want it. Because I'll tell you why. I personally think Cody's going to drop the title to MJF. I just feel that's going to happen. And if I'm wrong, oh, please, I love to hear it. I love to hear it when that happens. If he loses by another wrestler and he drops it to someone else before MJF grabs it. If that happens, I will say straight out, I was wrong. And I'm glad it didn't happen. Because I think personally, MJF needs to prove himself to get a title reign. And there's a lot of other wrestlers I think he should go. But what I'm trying to say, and I mean, I'm going to say this and going to drop it from here. I just don't want another rematch between Cody and MJF. I think personally we should wait until he gets the AEW championship title and then Cody breaks his word and says, you know, I'm not going to let you get that title or not going to have you hold that title for long because that title deserves me. And that's just how I see it going. Granted, I have been wrong before, and this is why I love AEW. The whole theories and speculation on what's going to happen next, it really makes me looking forward to the next episode, even though sometimes it could be a dud episode. Yeah. And I'm just going to end this with just talking about my favorite wrestler, Hikaru Shida. I think that's her name. I know I'm probably butchering her name. But, yeah, she finally got the AEW Championship Women's title. Which I'm so happy she did. Because as much as I personally think the women's division on AEW is very lackluster, because there's not much to say about it. There really isn't. There are good female wrestlers. It's just there's nothing to write home about. I'll give WWE some credit. They have pushed their female wrestlers to be a very big face of their company. With AEW, now, really there's barely anything. I mean, before this pandemic, there was something there. And I'm hoping when this pandemic is over, sometime later next year, hopefully the women's division on AEW side can recover and be a bigger than what they had in 2020. And I really think the women's division got really fucked over a lot this year. And granted, I'm happy my favorite wrestler got the title reign. She went out of her fucking way to get that title, and I was so proud of her to get that title. And I'm like, it's just, I'm happy she gets it. Now I'm hoping, can she defend it? She's done a good she's done a good job so far. But how long is she going to hold that title? That's the bigger question mark. And also, the tag team wrestling on AEW side. Fucking amazing. I mean, Jesus Christ. It gets better and better every time. I mean, seriously, it gets fucking insane every time. And I love the Tiny Little Bits. There's not a single thing I could say that's bad. Still, Hangman and Kevin Omega are still the champs. A lot of times I'm still wondering, when is that day coming that they're going to lose that title? Because it seems like they go out of their way to just say, no, you ain't going to get my title. You ain't going to get my title. That's just how it is. But yeah, anyway, it's really great. And hopefully we get more like this again in the upcoming weeks. And yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about it. I really love the Tiny Little Bits. And overall, the show's really great. It has its problems, but like every great show, not everything's perfect. But yeah. Anyway, stay tuned on my review on AEW Dynamite Fight for the Fallen this Thursday, because I don't have time on Wednesdays, so usually I just watch it on Wednesdays. But if I do it on Wednesday, you might see it then. But Thursdays is the big one that I usually watch my AEW shows. But anyway, besides all that shit, all I want for AEW is just improve, and hopefully the pandemic can go away later next year, and AEW can recover, and pretty much we go back to where we should have done last year. Live crowds, live matches, epic shit. That's all I care for. Yet again, we'll see how things go.